For a long time I thought to myself, gazing off into the deep blue. All I wondered was one question. Where is my hammer? Is it in this car? Apparently not. Is it in this building? Can I even go into the building? Is it in this car? Oh my gosh. Holy shit. What the fuck? What has happened here? Why is there no more car? Why is this car falling apart? Can I... Oh. Okay, come on. I'm gonna drop that now. How do I actually do this? How do I get in you? Left mouse to slam. Right mouse to charge. Middle mouse to switch. Where is my hammer? Please. Where is it? Can I jump on you? Yump, 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 yump. Oh, I'm inside now. What the fuck was that? Okay, okay. I thought I was going to be able to destroy stuff in this game, not stuff in this game would destroy around me. Please, where is my hammer? Please give me my hammer. Oh my gosh. Okay. I have my hammer. Charge. What the fuck? Come on. There we go. Satisfying. Oh god. Frame rate drop. Frame rate drop to hell. Bam. 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 Still don't understand why it's like some things... Bam. Bam. Alright, so not everything is destructible. Not everything. But most things. Beds. Beds. I have found my hammer. Why have you brought the ham? Oh god. Oh, it drops me right back in. Die, mother. Okay, fine. Whee! Let me at that car on the roof. I want it. I want it. I want to kill. Oh god. I don't know why the frame rate on this is so bad. My computer's pretty good, you know. My computer's pretty good. But I mean, apparently this does not like my computer. Does not like my computer at all. There's too many things in here. What are the options? It doesn't even give you options. You can't even hit escape in this game. Let's see if I fall off and does that correct things? What the fuck? So it doesn't seem like my computer can handle this. So I guess, since it doesn't seem my computer can handle this, I will use this episode instead of, like, watching some amazing gameplay of me destroying stuff. It just gets more and more stylized. It looks like a Photoshop thing now. And I fell through the floor. But anyways, instead of doing this for gameplay, I guess I'll use this to talk about my computer and how I want to... And I fell through the floor again! How I want to continue upgrading my computer, because this is not what I want. So, so far, if you've been following all of my videos, you'll know that I recently upgraded to a NVIDIA 1070, GTX 1070. Can I destroy this? Ha 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 ha. I have destroyed myself. Suicide. I upgraded to an NVIDIA 1070, GTX 1070, for my GPU, but the rest of my computer is pretty much exactly the same as it was 4 years ago. Bought my computer 4 years ago, and it was a, like, middle-of-the-line computer then, and I didn't build it myself. So, I wanted to upgrade it now, and I started out with the GPU because I thought that that was the main problem, but that was not the main problem. The main problem is, like, pretty much everything, actually. So, as you see this just crapping out on me, it's everything. So, I will have to replace my CPU, which I am waiting for the AMD Ryzens to come out, not because I want the AMD Ryzen, but because I want to see the AMD Ryzen and be able to compare it, because it may do better than the Intel cores, like the 7th generation cores. It might also not do as good as the i7 cores, or just the Kaby Lake cores. And with that, though, it might actually provide Intel some competition. They might actually drop their prices. So even if I do end up going with Intel, it might drop their prices. And I'd rather wait for a month than jump on the bit right now and end up regretting my purchase of an Intel chip if the better choice would have been the AMD Ryzen. So with that, I'm going to need the new CPU, of course, and I'm not going to skimp on that. I'm going to go pretty much all out on the CPU, but then I also, because my current CPU is so old, I'm going to need a new motherboard, and I don't want to skimp on the motherboard either. Probably going to want a new CPU cooler, because even though the one that I have isn't stock, it's not the greatest in the world, and I want to be able to overclock just to, like, get everything I can out of my computer. I just jumped really far right there. I got launched. Where the hell am I? Alright. But yeah, I'm going to need that new CPU cooler. If I get a new motherboard, I'm probably going to go with a DDR4 RAM motherboard, which means I'm going to need DDR4 RAM, because right now I have DDR3 RAM, and DDR3 is not compatible with DDR4 slots, so I would need to buy new RAM. So right now we're looking at CPU, motherboard, cooling system, and new RAM. That's a lot. Well, what else is there? Well, right now I'm on an HDD, which I am fine with, but I also want an SSD to boot off of. So I already actually ordered an SSD, of just a middle-of-the-line 250-something gigabyte one, and that'll go well to help speed up boot and just keep things partitioned on my system, so that I'll have my, like, the Windows system on the SSD. Let's see if I can't knock everything down here. I have the Windows system on the boot on the SSD, and the HDD will become mainly just for storage of things, like stuff that doesn't have to be read or written very often at all. Have I destroyed enough of these columns to bring this down? Because I feel like that isn't being supported by anything anymore. Can't just float there. This has to have a physics engine. Right? Right? And I killed myself. Oh, I'm way up on top. Why do all of the cars self-destruct as soon as I look at them? Why is this floating? But so, as I was saying, we need to get the new CPU, we need to get the new motherboard, we need the new CPU cooler, we need the new RAM. What else do we need? Well, we got the new SSD, as I said, but then, there was a... Oh, I can switch which way I'm swinging. Ooh, this is much more satisfying. Alright, so got the new SSD, also got a new case, which is going to be a big thing not only for my computer but the channel itself, because the case in question is a Fractal Designs Define R5, and that is a sound dampening case, a so-called silent case, and it's going to drastically reduce the sound that my computer produces, and I'm going to try and keep the sound down with this particular build for my computer, the new computer update. And that's because I, like in my earlier videos and even some of my more recent ones, the audio noise from behind is very noticeable. So we've got, of course, here we go, come on. Of course we've got the sound from all the fans to worry about, and I've been lucky enough to be able to figure out the most way how to edit out the noise using Audacity and some other programs, but I'd rather, like, as I was looking up all of this stuff about how to reduce noise, the number one answer was just, well, don't record the noise in the first place. So if you've got a loud computer and you don't want loud computer noises in the back of your videos, don't have a loud computer. That just fucking disappeared. That's not okay. You can't just make it fucking disappear. That also just fucking disappeared. Well, alrighty then. But yeah, if you don't want to have a very... And that just fell out of the sky, that did too. If you don't want to have your computer noises in your videos, don't have your computer make noises, which makes the most sense. So I'm gonna try and strive to not have it make noise. Alright. What else can I talk about with it? I don't know. That's pretty much it. Once I get all of that up, it will be my brand new computer. It'll be nice and pretty. It's gonna be very minimalistic though. I'm just looking for a all black theme. I don't want any LEDs in it or anything like that. My current computer case has LED fans, but with the Fractal R5, the main concern is the... Oh, I fell off again. The main concern is keeping things quiet, so there is no window to see inside. I just want to keep everything a cool monotone black finish. So, what the fuck just happened? I am flying. Am I going to fall back down? Are there physics for that? I am going to fall back down. Well, I think I'm gonna just land here and go through some things before I land, but okay. But yeah, I do want to get everything nicely nicely put together so that I can play all the games and record all of the gameplay as possible on my new computer and put out the best content that I can. Maybe speed up the processing times on video renders and stuff like that too, because that would help me out a lot. Thank you, new computer. But anyways, if you enjoyed this video, please like this video. If you liked it a lot, please consider subscribing. And as always, please drink responsibly.